Namaste everyone and welcome to the workshop. I am Kiran Ratna and this is Vibha, and so my joints don't work too well so she's my stand-in joints for the workshop, but in the evening she'll be performing and I hope you can come and watch that as well. Okay, so the dance style that I do is called Bharatanatyam, and it's one of the classical dance styles of India. I was just speaking to this lady here in the pink T-shirt, maybe not T-shirt, top, and I think in the West, people tend to say traditional dance, and that can mean folk dance, possibly. But anyway, in India, you would have folk dance where people join in and, and you have popular dance, Bollywood, and then you have classical dance styles. And the classical dance styles have come from the scriptures. And the scripture of dance is called Natya Shastra. And as with all Indian scriptures, it's written in Sanskrit. And there isn't an exact date of, even if there's a date of when they were written, the actual knowledge existed before they were written. It was passed on from guru to the student, just like I don't know how many of you are familiar with Vedanta studies and so on. So it's, passed on from guru to student until one day, somebody decided to note it down. Anyway, so Bharatanatyam. Natyam, the word is a Sanskrit word meaning dance. And the word Bharata, 3 syllables, Bha, Ra and Ta. There are 2 sort of stories, if you like, of how the name came. You can sit down for now if you want to. Sorry. So Bha for Bhava, meaning feelings, emotions and expressions. Ra for Raga, which is melody. And Ta for Tala, which is rhythm. So Bharatanatyam, not just Bharatanatyam, to be honest, all the classical Indian dance styles, those 3 aspects are there. The other story is that when long ago the gods and the demons and humans, they were all, they could all communicate. By the way, in Hinduism, there is no such thing as the devil, if you know what I mean. It's not gods and the anti-god. They are just gods who are, very noble. They do the right thing. They follow the dharma, etc. And then demons who are a bit stupid. They do the wrong thing, that's all. Anyway. So when they were all together, the demons were just terrorizing everybody and so on. So they went to the devas saying, please help. And the devas did something or another to help them. And then they wanted to have something nice to celebrate. And so Brahma, the Lord Creator, took knowledge from each of the 4 Vedas and created Natya Veda or Natya Shastra, which was dance. And he gave it to his disciples, who gave it to Bharata, who was a Muni, a sage. And he then brought it down to the earth. So that's another story of why the name Bharatanatyam. So it's Bharata, and some people say that Natya Shastra was written by Bharata, or at least the knowledge was passed down to the earth by Bharata Muni. Okay, so with all classical Indian dance, music, maybe even non-classical, rhythm is pretty important. And it is said that Lord Shiva, the Lord who is also known as Nataraja, the Lord of Dance, created rhythm with a little drum called damaru. I was going to get it from the music shop, I forgot. Anyway, so it's a little drum. So he created rhythm as a part of the creation, and that's why they say our heart beats in rhythm, and rhythm means life, basically, because if our heart wasn't beating in rhythm, we wouldn't be that alive. So with dance then, we stamp our feet to the rhythm of the music. Not just stamp our feet, we actually create rhythm with the feet. And these bells are used to bring out that the rhythmic patterns. Okay, so I'm going to put these on, and so one of the first things we learn to do is stamping to the rhythm of the beats. And because we are stamping on Mother Earth, we do a little prayer to Mother Earth, basically to say sorry that we're going to be stamping on you. So if you could get up, please. Come. Yeah. We'll do a little bit of waking our joints up. Well, I need mine woken up. So just press. And by the way, as I said, something worth pointing out as you're doing that, with classical Indian dance, hip movement is very much a no-no. Although those of you who are going to be here, there's an Odissi dancer on tomorrow evening, and it will look as though she's swaying her hips, but look carefully. I can't. You show. Go. Yeah, that. It's a. Can you move your torso? You know, with the Aramandi business, they do that. And they move their torso, but it looks like, she's not Odissi trained, but still, it's not the hip. But it'll look like she's moving the hip if you're here tomorrow. Anyway, so as we do that, try and not move your hips. Yeah, can you come forward? There's. Okay, both, and up, and down, and up. Now we'll do the same with the feet turned out into a V. First we do one at a time, and then both. Yes, okay, right. So the prayer that we do is as a movement. I don't know if many of you were there in the workshop this morning of Ram, the one who was, what was he doing? Not Ram Banerjee, but the other Ram. He was doing some hand gestures and movement and dedication to Ganesha by touch. Yeah, so this is very, very similar to that, to be honest. Okay, so we have feet together. Spread all your fingers. First finger down to join the thumb, second one down to join the thumb. Hands in front of your chest, elbows up, and the fingers are pointing at each other. So it's not like this and it's not like that. Yeah? And we always start with the right foot, and we will be doing your mirror image. So when we do that side, you do that side. Okay? So right foot stamp, left. Make a fist. Bring the fist back to your shoulders as you turn your feet into a V. Make a big circle, bend the knees, lift your heels and go all the way down if you can. Touch the floor. Touch your eyes. Arms forward out, and get up. Feet together, hands together. And this is prayer to the gods. This is to the gurus. And he did something similar, didn't he? And this is to yourself and everybody else. We'll do that once again. So this hand gesture is called Kataka Mukha, first two fingers joining the thumb. Hands in front of your chest, feet together, toes together. Stamp right, left, make a fist, sticking the thumbs out. Draw the thumbs back, feet out, big circle, bend the knees, lift the heels all the way down, touch the ground, touch the eyes, hands forward and out and up. Feet together, hands together, to the gods, to the gurus, and to everyone else. So we do that at the beginning and at the end of any dance practice, performance, or whatever. It's getting hot now, isn't it? Okay. So stamping was the first thing we learned to do. As I said, there are different classical dance styles depending on what area of India. This Bharatanatyam is from the south of India, especially Tamil Nadu. It's its home, or Madras is probably a word people have heard a lot. And the emphasis for Bharatanatyam is very much angular. So if you have a joint, you bend it more or less. So feet, or you use it rather. Feet turned out, hands back of the hands like this. And then you do half sitting, as we call it. And we will stamp in that position. Right, left. Tei, yum, ta, ta, tei, tit, ta, ha. Okay, rest a minute. If you can, try to have your heels together all the time. And the way to think of that is, not to think of it, but if you squeeze your front and back, it helps. And the other is, you don't switch your weight from one to the other, you keep it in the middle. You keep it in your center. Yeah? So let's try that again. Talang kutrikutaka takata digina tom tei. Yum. Ta. Ta. Tei. Chit. Ta. Hitta taka tei. Yum. Ta. Ta. Tei. Chit. Ta. Ha. Tei. Yum. Ta. Ta. Tei. Chit. Kita taka tei yum ta ta tei chit ta ha tei yum ta ta tei chit kita taka ta. Good, well done. So 90% of the dance is done in this position. So that was stamping the whole foot, and you learn different rhythms to stamp. So as well as the whole foot, we also do toes and heel. Okay, so we do toe first. We'll just do feet only first to start with. So toe and stamp, and toe and stamp. Try and keep your back straight and your weight in the center. Dit, te, dit, te, dit, te, dit. Hitta taka dit te 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 hitta taka dit te 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 ta. Okay. Good. Well done. So basically, if you have rhythm and you know your right from your left, it's usually quite easy. Okay. So just to give your legs a break, you might be feeling something in your legs. But anyway, let's have a go at doing the hands to go with the step we just did. So again, same hand gesture, 2 fingers down to touch the thumb. So what we're going to do now is stretch the right arm diagonally down. Now at the moment, you've got the sort of the pinky going away from you. Let go of the hands and bring the pinky towards you. Yeah, so it's down and straight. Other side, down and straight. Up and straight and up and straight. Okay, this hand gesture is called Katkamukha, and that one is called Alapadma, which is like a fully bloomed flower. And the idea is, well, this is my idea, that the little finger is trying to get to your thumb and the thumb is getting away from it. Okay? And ideally, there's supposed to be equal distance between all the fingers. So you push this one down as well, if you can. But that's the ideal. Yeah? So, let's do that again. Down, look at the hand, and come back straight. Down and straight. Up and straight, and up and straight. Okay. When you bring your hands here, don't look at the hand, but look straight. Yeah? Now there's have a sit down a minute, let me explain something else. There's a shloka from the scriptures which says yato hastas tato drishti, yato drishtis tato manaha, yato manahas tato bhava, yato bhavas tato rasaha. I can't remember, but in some workshop I heard somebody say that. Anyway, so what it says is, where the hand goes, the eyes follow. Where the eyes go, the mind follows. Where the mind goes, feelings, expression follow. And where there is feelings and expression, there is joy. Joy follows. Yeah? So, in my mind, that's a way of the Shastras teaching you to focus, really. That, it's not like you're walking that way and then your mind is somewhere else and then you have an accident, which is what usually happens. So, when we're doing this, oh, it's my wire. So just sitting down, try it. With a smile, of course, okay? So, hand and straight. Dit, they. Dit, they. Dit, they. So when you come straight, try and sparkle. It's like, oh, it's you! Yeah, something like that. Yeah? Okay, let's get up and try that with the feet. That's your word. Okay. Start with the half sitting. And we're going to go with the right foot, right hand, and the right toe. Yeah? And I warn you now, everybody's going to want to do this. Don't stretch the leg out. The toe stays where it is with the knee bent. 1, 2, 3, and dit, they, dit, sparkle, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, kita taka dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, up and down again. Dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit, they, dit. Good. Okay. With all the classical dance styles, the case is the same, that you have what we call pure dance, or it's just the body movements, looking, hand gesturing, or doing whatever. And the other side is abhinaya, expressing meanings of lyrics, song, emotions, whatever. Yeah? In Bharatanatyam, it's roughly 50-50. There are some dance styles where one is more prominent than the other. So sit down again so that the people at the back can see the hands. We'll do the hands first. I think a lot of you might know the Guru Shloka, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, yeah? Maybe, but if not, don't worry about it. Basically in Hinduism, they do believe there is only one God or one energy, whatever you like. But there are three sort of aspects of power of creation, destruction and maintenance to keep the balance in the world. Yeah? So as the creator, we have Brahma, and the shloka itself says Guru is like the creator Brahma, the one who is creating me as whatever you're being. Guru is the one who maintains my learning, my development or whatever. And Guru also destroys the negative things in me or in my skill, hopefully. Yeah? So, Brahma, the hand gesture, right hand, just the first finger. Some of you might know it as the Chinna Mudra, but in dance it's called Hamsasya. And the other is three fingers, little finger is separated from the other three, bend them, put the thumb across. And this is Brahma carrying the 4 Vedas. Yeah? So this is, so you start from the center. Gurur Brahma, you can repeat after me. Gurur Brahma. Then have the finger next to your little finger, 1/3 of it bent. So if you were to go like this, they're like straight, if you know what I mean, yeah? So that is for Vishnu. Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Vishnu, palms facing out. Only one finger, not 2. Yeah, that's another hand gesture, by the way, quite hard to do, so well done. He's ahead of all of us. Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha. So this hand, it's straight, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Keeping the elbow still up. Yeah. And this one just goes across. And many of you would have seen the image of Shiva as Nataraja, the Lord of Dance. So this is his hand blessing, and the other hand points down to salvation. This elbow doesn't need to bend. It wants to bend, but it doesn't need to bend. Okay, let's try that. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Brahma, palms up. Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat, Gurur Sakshat, which means Guru is just like Parabrahma, Parabrahma, the one above all. Tasme Shri, Tasme Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. So to that Guru, I bow. Yeah? Do it once again and then we'll do it standing up. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat, Gurur Sakshat, Parabrahma, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Okay, you can get up. So you're not going to be stamping or anything. You're just going to be taking poses, more or less, or going forwards and back. Just to let's just practice a bit of kind of lifting and walking. The idea is the way it's expressed, I think, is that when you walk like a swan. So when you walk forward, your heel goes down first. So you bend as you're lifted. When you put the heel down, you stretch. And bend, stretch. And when you walk back, the toe goes down first. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Okay. Anyway, we're not going to be walking anywhere too far. So, anytime you are moving your feet, try to place it rather than what? Rather than stamping. Okay. So, just going to take the right foot and put the toe across. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Brahma. Step forward. Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Vishnu. Good. Step back, but across. Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha. Most of your weight is on that leg. Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha. Feet together again. Gurur Sakshat, Gurur Sakshat. Walk back. Parabrahma, Parabrahma. Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Okay, does anybody have any questions so far? Yes? You couldn't see, yeah, sure. Okay, I'll tell you what, why don't the first half sit down? So up to the camera, perhaps, people sit down, yeah? And then you can actually have a go with us, right? And the people sitting down, you're not having a break. You're going to still do your hands, okay? Stay where you are, stay where you are. Ready? Gurur Brahma, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Vishnu, ring finger, ring finger. Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Devo Maheshwar, that side, yeah. We're doing your mirror image. Gurur Sakshat, Gurur Sakshat, Parabrahma, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha, Gurave Namaha. Maybe you could go halfway. Which one? Vishnu. All the fingers are together. All the fingers are together, and you 1/3 of your ring finger. Yeah. If it doesn't want to stay, you can for now just hold it. Although that's a different hand gesture. But your right hand is doing it fine. Yeah, the left one's doing it too. Okay. Keep the thumb closed. Thumb closed. Yeah. Okay. All right. Stay as you are. We'll do the stamp and toe. Yeah. So we did stamp and we did toe. Now we're going to mix the two. For now, it's not that bad. So basically you stamp to the side and then you put the other toe behind. And you stamp and toe. Stamp and toe, toe, toe. Yeah, toe behind. Stamp and toe. Yeah. Okay? Right, let's have a go at doing that. So for now, we're going to just keep the hands in Anjali Mudra and start with half sitting. Mine isn't actually half, it's only 3/4, but you can do half or quarter if you like. Woo, look at that one. Okay, good. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3, and ditta ditta taka, ditta taka, ditta ditta dimi, ditta dimi, ditta ditta taka, ditta taka, ditta ditta dimi. Very nice, very nice. So we'll have a bit of music just to kind of feel something with it. So this is an entrance to the stage, so you're addressing the audience. Yeah? So what I want you to do is, when you start with the hands on the left. As you stamp the right, take the hands across and your eyes, address everybody. Toe behind, keep your balance in the center. Nice, good. Yeah? So, what happens in the music after? Let's try it with the music, yeah. I think the speed is right. Okay. Do you think we could do it double speed? Yeah. Try it. I'll just do it without the music to start with. 1, 2, 3, and ditta ditta taka, ditta taka, ditta ditta dhimi, ditta dhimi, ditta ditta taka, ditta taka, ditta ditta dhimi. Now your audience are not sitting on your hand; they're sitting far away. Yeah. So although it says follow the hand, it's follow the direction of the hand, not the actual hand, if you know what I mean. No, sometimes you do, but here. Yeah? Okay, we'll try it with the music, please. Start from the left, from the beginning. Oh. Okay, yeah, fine. Sorry. Okay, just slow. Okay. Right, so the next thing is it says Om Namah Shivaya 3 times. Yeah? So it's like I said, it's your entrance, and normally you would have statue of Shiva on my front left. Is that right? Yeah, my front left. So you're kind of walking to him as you're doing that, and we have 4 walks anyway. So when you go to a temple, you take offerings, or very often flowers. So let's say that we have flowers in our hand, and you pick with the same hand gesture as we used before with your right hand. I'm not doing your mirror now. With your right hand, pick the flowers, same hand gesture as you did, offer it to Shiva, who's where is he? He's over there. Yeah. If I'm doing your opposites. Yeah? So, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And then you put the whole lot over him. Om Namah Shivaya. Yeah? So, as you do that, can you come on the stage a minute? Can you sit down? Because my legs won't do what I would like you to do. Can you lunge back or sit in one day? What do you think? Try them. Try lunge, and we give an option. Okay. So when you're walking, so you just lunge forward and go all the way down and sit on your toe. If you can't do that, you can sit. You can sit on Monday like we did before. You can sit like that. And if you don't want to do that either, you can do what I'm going to do, which is just this. Yeah? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Yeah? Let's see. And then you get up as well, by the way. From the beginning. We'll go from the beginning again. Walking. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
And you take 4 steps back to your original place. Okay, we'll try once again from the beginning. Yeah, try lunge forward, and then sit on the ball of your foot. That's it. Yeah. So you're sitting on your heel basically. Your bum's on your heel. Yeah. Bring your body more forward so your bum is on top of your foot. The bum is on top of your foot. Lift the front. Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, lift your, don't go too far forward. So your foot needs to be under your bum. Yeah, that's it. And sit on the heel, stretch the other leg. Stretch the back leg. Come forward. No. Leave that leg alone. Just come, lift up. That's it. Sit on the toe, lift your heel, lift your front heel.
Front one.
Front heel.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. But stretch the back. Stretch the back.
The front leg is how you are when you're sat like this.
Then you also turn your leg.
So you, in terms of you don't have to keep it out.
You need to lift the heel at the front. Bring your body forward.
Okay,
more. Keep coming.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
way easier.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay, let's try that. How are we doing for time? One, 2, 3, 4.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om
3, 4. Let's try the toe step we learned. 1 more. Sparkle. Toe, 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 toe. That's your heel. Toe. Okay, have a sit down. I don't know how you feel about this. Shall we say that one half performs for the other half and then the other half performs for the one half, yeah? Okay, all right. So we'll have the people at the back do it first. So if you can move forward and face them. And everybody, don't forget to sparkle at them. Do you want us to stay up here or do you want us closer? Closer. Well, you go there, I'll stay here. You can have both. Give yourself space, please. Yeah? Okay. Start from the left. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then. Take a picture.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om
Get up.
Namah Shivaya.
Walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Down. Straight. Sparkle. And again. Thank you. Your turn now. Can you do it backwards, facing them? Yeah? Okay. Okay, from the beginning again. Toe behind. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Walking back. Ready to do your toes. Yeah, diagonally down with the hand. Up. And again. Down and sparkle. Up, down, sparkle. Sorry. Up. Yay. Okay, sit down, everybody. Anyone have any questions? You're all right? Yes. Eyes? Okay, yeah. It's the eyes, yeah. Actually, that's a good point. We, in the dance theory from the scriptures, we have eye movements. We can try some of, well, maybe all of them. There's 9 basic ones, yeah? So first is samam, and was there anybody in the workshop this morning, the 9:30 one, yeah, where he was saying about blinks? Yeah, and in dance, when you're being a god or a goddess, you don't blink. But anyway, so I don't know. He was saying just like a person's born with so many breaths, they're also born with so many blinks. So anyway, so first one is look of God, just looking straight, pleasant. Samam. Then looking all the way around. Alolitam. Sachi, looking at diagonally up. Sachi. Pralokita, I call it watching the tennis ball. Without blinking, Pralokita. Nimilite, looking at a distance but down. Ullokita, looking up and down. Anuvritaicha, then looking down only. Tatha chaiva valokitam. Ashtau, 8, not 9. Sorry, there's 8 of them. Yeah, okay. We'll try that again. Yeah. Now, the other thing with the eyes is, this is normal eyes, yeah? But dance eyes, slightly more open. Without raising the eyebrows, just open. Yeah? So, you can try repeating the words after me. You can say it the second time. Samam. Alokitam. Sachi. Pralokita. Nimilite. Ullokita. Anuvritaicha. Tatha chaiva valokitam. Okay, so there's eyes, eyebrows, nostrils even. And as I said, different dance forms. The Natya Shastra is more like the encyclopedia, if you like, of performing arts. And different parts or different styles have taken, emphasized certain things more than the others. Has anybody ever seen Kathakali performance? Yeah? So they are very big on the eyes, and they color the white of their eyes red, so they're really pronounced. Yeah, it's not coloring or anything. I was told it's a tiny aubergine seed they put, and that colors the eyes. It's completely safe, all organic. Okay. And they also said when they practice, they have to hold like this and, do their eye movements for ages and ages, and their eyes are watering and all sorts. But anyway, but that's, training for anything, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. This evening, the performance by Vibha is of the 10 reincarnations of Vishnu. I say 10, but it's actually, there's only time to do 5, otherwise we'd be here for too long. 4, yeah? So Vishnu, we've already shown, like this. He is seen having 4 arms, and Hindu gods and goddesses very often have several limbs, and it's all things that they are like responsible for, or something that they use, or whatever it is. It's symbolism, basically, not that they've actually got various limbs. So Vishnu is seen holding a conch shell on his left. Which is my left? That one.
That's your mirror left.
That's my mirror left, yeah. Okay, just try that. Make the fist, not just the fingers. Just close the fist with the conch shell. And the chakra, it's just pointing, yeah? It's a serrated frisbee, if you like. It's a weapon, yeah? Which, if somebody needs to die, that's, I mean, if somebody's been bad, there are various stories, but anyway, so that's his weapon. And he has another weapon, which is the mace. You just hold it. And then he has the lotus flower. So anytime you see somebody with shankha chakra, conch shell, and a serrated discus, mace, and a lotus, you know it's Vishnu. With 4 hands, yeah. And he is said to be, do you show the sleeping? Sleeping in a very comfortable position on the floor on a serpent, a 1,000-headed serpent. There's again lots of explanations to why, and he's in the ocean of milk. Do you show Lakshmi? No. Okay. So we can just try that. Yeah. In the ocean of milk, he sleeps on a bed of a 1,000-headed serpent very comfortably. So the snake, you have all the fingers together and just bend only the fingers, not the palm, and only like it's a curve rather than a bend. Yeah. Palm is not bent. Thumb, yes. Thumb is always held close. It's bent. To hold it close, it's bent. Yeah. Do you want to say who's the first? Okay. Gurma. Okay. So the first reincarnation of Vishnu, does anybody know, by the way? Fish, yeah, Matsya. So this time the thumbs are out. One hand on top of the other, and there's your fish. Yeah? And you can be swimming if you like. Then is Kurma, the turtle. So 90 degrees. Bend the middle 2 fingers. So there's your turtle with his head and various legs.
So 2 fingers on both hands.
Yeah, 2 fingers on both hands, sorry. That's a turtle. Then Varaha, the wild boar. So we did, anyway, separate the little finger, bend the 3, but keep the thumb out this time. Put one on top of the other. There's your wild boar. Put your first finger down. You go. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's my eyes. And then Narasimha, the man lion, half man and half lion. Yeah, so this time middle 2 fingers. Big eyes. Without blinking? Okay. Anyway, so we have next is Angikam Bhuvanam. Lord Shiva, as I said, is also known as Nataraja, the Lord of Dance. And the verse we're going to do now is again from the scriptures, which says that there are two takes on it, if you like. One is that it's saying what Shiva represents, and the other is that it's saying what a dance performance or dancer's body represents. Okay, so the body, just show your body with that same hand gesture where the little finger goes to the thumb and thumb tries to go away from it. The body, you can be anything in the whole universe. You could be a tree, you could be a god, you could be a demon, you could be an animal, anything. And we kind of did the eye movement, so you try using them, that you're, just think the whole universe. So it's the body. Then is Vachikam, which, I mean, you can show it in many different ways, but we're saying it's the words, it can be the song, it can be the music, it can be so basically it's actually all the sounds you hear, you know, the bells on the feet, everything. So Vachikam, the speech or the language of dance, is everything. It can be everything that people understand or people hear. Yeah? And again, it can be that Shiva's body is the universe. Shiva's speech is all the sounds that we hear, and Om is said to be the first sound, and they say that it's come from Shiva. Then Aharyam, the costume and jewelry and so on. So first finger to the thumb. It can be a necklace, a pretty necklace. Can be an earring or two. Could be the nose stud. But we're talking about Shiva, so let's leave her. Indian gods or goddess, they do wear jewelry. Okay, so we'll stick to the necklace, I think. His jewelry is the moon. So separate the thumb and the first finger. So that's the crescent moon, and you see a crescent moon on crown of Shiva's head. There's, like I said, another explanation to why that is. But anyway, the moon and the twinkling stars. So his jewelry is the moon and the stars. Yeah? Or you could say the dancer's jewelry, or the, it's supposed to be pleasant to the eyes. Yeah? Beautiful like the sun and the, moon and the stars. Satvikam Shivam. So the fourth one is the experience of the emotion, or the internalizing, Satvika. Satvikam Shivam. So those are the four basic kind of idea of a performance, or like I said, it could be taken to be Shiva. So just sitting down, have a go at the hand gestures, and then perhaps we can swap, that the people at the back come forward and you go back for a change. Yeah? So Angikam Angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarva vangmayam aharyam Chandra, to the left, Chandra Taradi. Now when you show the stars, do you think you could twinkle like this at the sky? Yeah? Because you will actually feel that you're seeing twinkling stars, yeah? Chandra Taradi Tam Namaha. To him we bow. Satvikam, the pure, the good. Shivam. Now this is another representation of Shiva as the Shiva Linga. Have you heard of Shiva Linga? It's a stone that shaped, yeah, representation of Shiva. Just another way of doing it. So would you like to swap around? And have you got Angikam Bhuvanam times 2?
Yes.
Can you play that? Oh, you're not watching, you're doing. You will watch. Okay. We'll just do the hands to start with, and then we'll add the feet later.
Angikam bhuvanam yasya.
And it repeats, so do it again, same thing. Body.
Angikam
It's the
bhuvanam
universe.
yasya. Vachikam
Speech.
sarvavam.
All the things we hear.
Vachikam sarvavangmayam.
The necklace, first finger only.
Chandrataradi.
Stars.
Aharyam Chandra Taradi. Tam
To you I bow,
Satvikam
the pure
Shivam.
Lord Shiva.
Tam Numa Satvikam Shivam. Tam Numa Satvikam Shivam.
Yeah? Okay, we'll try the feet now. Well, it's just positions rather than feet as such. So when you show the body, take a big diagonally back and lift the heel. Lift the toe, sorry. Body. The universe. Step forward. Speech is all the sounds. Step back, feet together, we hear. Just sit in Aramandi, the half sitting. His jewelry. Step to your left. It's the moon. And now take the other leg across and twinkle. Raise the heel at the back and bend the knee at the front. To him we bow. foot across. And if you can, balance. Satvikam Shivam. Oh yeah. Oh, second one. Satvikam Shivam, like we did before. And last one, Satvikam Shivam. Okay. Shall we do swap around and then we'll perform for each other, yeah? Sorry? No, they haven't done the feet. You haven't done the feet in front, have you? No. Come forward so that... Sorry?
It's alright, we'll go back there.
Okay. Ready? Start at the top. Take the foot diagonally back and raise the toe off the other one and show your body. Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya. Step forward. Vachikam Sarva Vangmayam. Necklace. Aharyam. Chandra. Step to your and raise the heel at the back. And then take that leg across, bend the knee, but raise the heel at the back again. Taradi. Tam namaha. Toe across. Satvikam Shivam. We'll try that from where it is. No, from the beginning. We'll try it from the beginning. Once we'll try all together and then we'll perform for each other. Oh, okay. That's fine. And again.
Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya Vachikam.
Step forward. All things we hear. And again.
Vachikam Sarvavangmayam Aharyam Chandrataradi. Aharyam Chandrataradi.
Lift the heel at the back.
Tam numa Satvikam Shivam. Tam numa Satvikam Shivam. Tam numa Satvikam Shivam.
Thank you. Right, can we have the other music again, Vibha? And it, oh, hang on, is there something in between? Yeah, there is. No, that's fine. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Yeah. Okay, so the front people, would you like to face back and perform for them? Same thing.
Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya.
Stand with feet together.
Angikam Bhuvanam Yasya Vachikam Sarvavangmayam वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि
Raise the heel at the back.
आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि तं नुम सात्विकं शिवं तं नुम सात्विकं शिवं तं नुम सात्विकं शिवम्
Okay, the other half now.
आङ्गिकं भुवनं यस्य आङ्गिकं भुवनं यस्य वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि तं नुम सात्विकं शिवं तं नुम सात्विकं शिवं तं नुम सात्विकं शिवम्
Okay, does anybody have any questions or yes? Because this is a classical dance style, normally about 7ish. It's comparable to perhaps ballet, something like that. And they need to have that body awareness and be able to count, to know what their toe is and what their heel is and which is the right and the left. It's not a ladies' dance only. The Lord of Dance was Shiva. It doesn't matter what you are to start with, you have to play all the parts. Yeah? It would be exactly the same as ballet. Do all Western girls dance ballet? It's the same. And how many of them maybe go to classes and drop out, and how many actually, it's the same. And sometimes I get asked this question that because it's thousands of years old and whatever, so you're just repeating. There is no what's the word? Artistry. Creativity. There is no creativity, or you're just repeating. And my answer to that is that it's a language. So you have the ABC in English. It's the same ABC that Shakespeare wrote, and the Harry Potter person. And you know, it's the same. It's the same alphabet. The grammar is more or less the same, but what story you write is so it's got the rules and the regulations so that you recognize it as a developed language. There's a lot of it's got to be new. Yes, but that doesn't mean you had to reinvent the wheel. You know the car off the wheel. The best is that it's circular. You can try a triangular one if you want and call it, you know, it's new, but it's not going to be. So it's more that you develop on what's already there rather than create and reinvent and it's not as developed then. You know, there's room for that as well. I'm not saying it shouldn't be done, but that's the classical part, that it's got its rules and regulations, and then you can. I mean, we, as the company, I used to live in Wales, so we did the Tempest, we did the Welsh folklore story of Mabinogion, comparing it to some of the Indian sort of mythological and looking at the similarities. So, yeah.
I was just going to say, is Bollywood dancing based on traditional, or is that different and creative?
Like I said, it's very the word traditional. I don't really know what that means as in dance. Sort of. All I can say is that some of the very good Bollywood dancers often have had training in classical dance. This is only one style. There are 7 others. From the north, Kathak, people might have come across. Kathakali, that somebody saw. Odissi, you're going to see tomorrow. So they're from different parts of India, emphasizing on different, aspects of movement and expression and so on. In Kathak, for instance, there is no half-sitting position. They do a lot of fast footwork and they do a lot of pirouettes. And their costume is, a big skirt, which sort of, often Bollywood films used to at least have a lot of that. Anybody else?
Hello. You said that you were from Wales and that you looked a lot into Welsh folklore. I'm from Wales myself. Do you find a lot of similarities? Because obviously Welsh folklore goes back hundreds and hundreds of years.
I think any not just folklores, but even religion. If you think about it, Krishna and Moses, their birth stories are pretty identical. You do find, it was. Did you say you're from Wales?
Yeah.
Yeah, Clay and Gladywith, it was that story that he had, that he can't be killed very easily, and in fact one story that you're doing. Anyway, I don't know if any of you know the Bhishma from Mahabharata. He too had that he can't be killed. It was, he can only wish himself to be killed, only then he will die. So it's kind of, so we took that, and the cause of his death was also a female, as was with Clay.
Have you always danced from child?
I tried. Basically, I don't remember my first dance class. It was, from my junior school. My mum enrolled me into the after-school dance classes. And then I came here when I was 12. So that kind of, in the 70s, I'm giving you my age now. In the 70s, it wasn't, there was nothing here. So I joined ballet, and then thought, maybe modern dance. Well, actually, to start off with, I thought modern dance because ballet might be too opposite, but it was ballet that suited better. And then my current guru, Chitralekha Bowler, she got married and it was in Birmingham. My parents were. She came and we heard, and I started with Bharatanatyam. In India, I was doing Kathak, which was the North Indian dance style. But she was doing Bharatanatyam, but she was the only one there, so I started with her and stuck with her. And she started a bit younger than me. It's my daughter, by the way, in case you didn't know. So she started, her first word was they, which is, doing the rhythm patterns, which developed to ditte, and then it became to dittite. And she used to, when she couldn't say dance, she used to say do dittite. But anyway, so yeah, everybody isn't, I say to people, no, all Indian, male or female, they're not born out of the womb knowing Bharatanatyam or anything else. They are taught. And same with anything else, really.
I just had it's a bit of a silly question. I love the expressiveness of it, and there seems to be so much storytelling. Is there like one posture or one moment that you like is your favourite that you could show us?
Should we do mate? They can pick. Okay, we'll show you a little story, and then you can take your pick. So the story is that, do you want to do the jati or not? Okay. It starts with what we call pure dance, stamping and doing those sort of things. I'm not doing, she's doing. Then we'll do a bit of we'll take parts. It's showing goddess Parvati, who is very beautiful and slender-waisted, and how do you show that? Beautiful, and yeah. And a demon who thinks, I can have anything I want. Ooh, that's nice. And he says to her, Oi, come, marry me. By the way, with marriage, just like you have a ring with Hindu weddings, you have a necklace. Yeah, buddy. So he says, hey, you come marry me. I would like to hug you or something. And she is Shakti, goddess of power, and Shiva's wife. And she said, right, I'll show you what a hug is. So she gets onto her lion, which is her vehicle, and she chases the demon. And stabs him dead. So we'll just show you a bit of that, okay? Do you want? Oh.
Mate Malaya Dwaja Pandya Sanjate Matanga Vadana Guga Mate Malaya Dwaja Pandya Sanjate
Talanku takati kutaka tati gina tataku je jana kutaka didi kudiru kutaka drik tajam ta ajam ta tajam taram tataku je jana didi kutaka kudiru kutaka drik tajam ta ajam ta tajam taram tataku je kutaka jana kutaka Ataku, janaku, didikuta, takuta, jekuta, janakuta, tatita, takatiku, kirdatarigam. Takuta, jekuta, janakuta, tatita, takatiku, kirdatarigam. Takuta, jekuta, janakuta, tatita, takatiku, kirdatarigam. Tatita, takatiku, kirdatarigam. Tatita, takatiku, kirdatarigam.
Mate Malaya Dwaja Pandya Sanjate Matanga Vadana Guga Mate Malaya Dwaja Pandya Sanjate ಮಾತಂಗ ವದನ ಗುಗ ಶಾತೋದರಿ ಶಂಕರಿ ಚಾಮುಂಡೇಶ್ವರಿ ಚಂದ್ರಕಲಾಧರಿ ತಾಯೆ ಗೌರಿ 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 ಶಾತೋದರಿ ಶಂಕರಿ.
So what was your favourite? Yes, I've got a big moustache. It's quite funny because it was in the Times that in a long time ago that in the Indian army you get a moustache allowance to maintain your moustache because you look more scary. Oh, the police force, was it? Police force, yeah. So you can be a bit more. Anyway, I don't get a moustache allowance, I haven't got one. Okay, shall we finish then with the namaskara that we did in the beginning to Mother Earth? First 2 fingers joining the thumb, feet together, and stand straight. Another finger down, please. Another 2, that's it. Yeah. Right, left. Have the thumb sticking out, draw the thumbs back, V shape with the feet, knees bent, raise the heels, sit all the way down, touch the ground, and the eyes, going forward and up, to God, to Guru, to everyone else. Thank you very much.